our pal Ozaki.
本日のメインイベント IWGP ヘビー級選手権試合60分一本勝負を行います。青コーナーチャレンジャー全日本プロレス188センチ110キロ武藤敬司。
It's been a good night for Rai so far on this card. Earlier on tonight, Milano Collection AT and Minoru defeated the legend side of Akira and Shiro Koshinaka. We also had Giant Bernard and Hiroki Goto. There's a tag team combination. And they went up over Tomoaki Honma and Tomohiro Ishii of Great Bash Heel. So they were looking to complete a sweep of 3 for 3, a hat trick, if Shinsuke Nakamura can retain the IWGP.
And 3 for 3, of course, the Three Musketeers. Keiji Muto a part of the first, Shinsuke Nakamura a part of the new Three Musketeers. So there was the connective tissue through the dojo, through the link to Antonio Inoki, and all the generations collide here.
Well, doesn't it all come together quite nicely there? So yeah, I mean, certainly a generational clash going on, and different eras, certainly of New Japan Pro Wrestling and NJPW at this point, not being in the shape business-wise that it was when Keiji Muto was right at the fore, but Shinsuke Nakamura, along with Tanahashi, steadily building the business. Here we see what is now the Edgin Arena in Osaka. Steadily, you know, they're shifting those rows back, adding another row each time they came, you know, and steadily building that crowd.
It was Tanahashi that talked about this building being kind of the barometer as the stage would get further back towards the back wall.
Yeah, you talk about, you know, running around the building to warm up, you know, and finding himself with just slightly less space each time. They were doing laps around the building, so that was always a barometer. You see now, like, Keiji Muto with that just sheer size. You know, I think, like, we often think about Keiji Muto. I kind of think about Keiji Muto in that same sort of Shawn Michaels class in terms of, in a heavyweight era, doing things that were higher paced, more athletic, using that moonsault press to his advantage. But also, Keiji Muto, a deceptively large man and really able to sort of smother his opponents. You see the remains of what just happened with Great Bash Heel in the tag team semi-main, when the most violent players took on Tenzan and Iizuka.
Makes me want to go back and watch that match too.
That was in the archives. The fiendish Takashi Iizuka just turning on Hiroyoshi Tenzan, the best pals, being torn asunder. And then what was a well-spoken young man suddenly turning into some kind of monster.
Yeah, snarling lunatic, as he would be known through the rest of his career, taking the right leg of Shinsuke Nakamura. So, of course, Keiji Muto, whether it's the Great Muta persona or Keiji Muto, will work on the leg, and we could look to see a figure 4 here. Of course, Shinsuke Nakamura using those legs so frequently as a weapon. And that's kind of the push and pull of the match, is strategic pressures along with generational pressures. And the championship bring together a very nice mix of drama here in Osaka.